Another episode of Global Perspectives. Today, we're tackling a topic that's not just relevant, but critical: the implications of the war in Ukraine for Canada.
That's right. In a recent interview, Colonel Doug Macgregor laid bare the troubling reality of the situation in Ukraine, and it's something that demands our attention.
Absolutely. Macgregor warns that as Canada doubles down on its support for Ukraine, we might be overlooking some dire economic and political realities in Europe.
He argues that countries like Britain and France aren't just politically fragile, they're economically insolvent. Their social cohesion is crumbling under the weight of immigration policies that are causing unrest.
It's a concerning picture he paints, especially when you consider the leadership figures involved. Macgregor suggests that these leaders are not truly committed to their nations, but are more aligned with globalist agendas.
Right. And while Western leaders cling to the belief that Ukraine can defeat Russia, Macgregor dismisses this notion as absurd. The human cost is staggering: 1.8 million casualties, and many men of fighting age are fleeing the country.
Exactly. It raises a critical question. If Ukraine's position is so dire, why does the West continue to escalate the situation? Is it pride? Or is there something more at stake?
It seems to be a mix of both. Macgregor highlights how Russia views NATO's expansion as an existential threat. Yet Western leaders continue to ignore calls for a new security architecture.
And the implications of this conflict are not just geopolitical, they're economic too. The world is splitting into two spheres, with North America and Europe on one side and BRICS and the global South on the other.
Yes, while we're preoccupied with wars, countries like China are forging ahead with new financial and trade systems that bypass the West entirely. It's a stark contrast.
And if the U.S. continues to push for escalation in Ukraine, we're not just risking a proxy war. We could be heading towards nuclear conflict. Macgregor warns about the urgent need for an off-ramp.
That's a chilling thought, especially when we consider Canada's recent decisions. Our Prime Minister has committed another $2 billion to Ukraine, which many argue is pouring gasoline on a fire.
And let's not forget the tragic reminder of a Canadian soldier's death in Latvia. It shows that these conflicts aren't just happening far away, they're inching closer to home.
Exactly. It's a dereliction of duty that Canada didn't even attend the Shanghai Cooperation Organization meeting. The Arctic, a critical area for us, was discussed, yet Ottawa chose to stay home.
So, we must ask ourselves, is Canada hitching its future to a sinking ship? With the U.S. treating us as a junior partner, it might be time to rethink our alliances.
Absolutely. We should be exploring partnerships that align with our interests. Looking towards BRICS and China for multipolar stability could be a matter of survival.
In conclusion, Macgregor's insights remind us that continuing down this path could have catastrophic consequences, not only for Ukraine, but for Canada as well.
That's right. We need to start thinking outside the box and prioritize our sovereignty in an evolving global landscape. If we don't, we risk becoming more than just America's friend. We could end up as its casualty.
Thank you for joining us today on Global Perspectives. We hope this discussion has sparked some thoughts and questions for you. Until next time.